What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got an answer to a question that we have had for a little while now. You see, I showed you a new product a little while back. A week or so ago, a couple of weeks. I don't know. Time has very little relevance around Christmas. No one knows how time works anymore. But what it was a very cool product that purported to be coming with 2 limited promo cards. And I had a good old chat, a good old muse, so to speak, about what these promo cards might be. And the good news is, well, we've gone and had official confirmation. It's the alternate art version of Rise Greymon. Though, I do have to say, I love Digimon, I really do. And I think the team running Digimon are doing an awesome job. I think the people criticizing them are the vast majority of the time being entirely unfair. And it is my favorite trading card game I've discovered since Pokemon. And if you watch my other channel, TCG Radio, you will know quite how much I love Pokemon. So when I speak highly of Digimon, you should know that I have nothing but almost nothing, but wonderful things to say about it. I am a ridiculous fan of the Digimon TCG. I like to think I'm one of the biggest fans out there, and I think I can confidently say I have been one of its biggest cheerleaders since its announcement in Japan. But having said all of that, really, it's a Japanese scan with English ver written on it in yellow. Also, right, as a colorblind person, did they need to put yellow text on a yellow Digimon where large parts of the card are yellow? Could they not have chosen literally any other color that wasn't yellow to put over a yellow card? No one cares about colorblindness. So there is a lot of laziness going on here. Clearly they wanted... what happened, it was very simple. They wanted to make the announcement. They didn't have an English version of the card. Most likely, they thought they would have an English version by now, but something stopped it being available, and the fact that we're in the middle of a pandemic a couple of days after Christmas probably explained that. So what they've gone is they've done basically a bodge job rather than waited a little while to make the announcement that they clearly wanted to make now. Bearing in mind if they leave it a day or two, we're into New Year, etc. So I completely understand. So what's happening is we are getting this premium pack set, which is giving you 2 versions, or 2 copies of both the same version, of the alternate art Rise Greymon. Now, it has been kind of confirmed. It's a weird one, right? So the actual announcement says, Premium Pack Set 01 includes Alt Art Promo Card Rise Greymon for Tamers to collect. Don't miss out. Pre-order today from your friendly local game store. It doesn't actually say that there are 2 copies in there. And it doesn't say it's the only promo card included. But I think we're getting a little bit clever if we think, oh, there's another announcement coming with another card. No, it's clearly 2 copies of this. The folks over at Unicorn Games, or Unicorn Cards, they have also said it is 2 copies of the same card. We've not literally had it stated that it's 2 copies of this, but it blatantly is. And similarly, we know we're getting 4 booster packs, and we've not had official confirmation, though Unicorn Cards have said this as well, but it's blatantly 2 Booster 1.0 and 2 Booster 1.5. Partly because it makes perfect sense with the release in April, and partly, but I think it's April, and partly because, well, come on. Look at the art on the front of the box. It's got the pack art from Booster 1.0, left and middle, and pack art from Booster 1.5 on the right. It's clearly got 2 packs of each. So now we know, and this is just like what we saw from Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball have these same kind of products, and they have these as well, which is to say you get 4 packs and you get 2 cards, and the 2 cards you get are the same. So you get 2 copies of 1 card. And I know I've said many, many times that we cannot just follow what Dragon Ball do, even though they're made by the same company. And for what it's worth, that's true. They're not the same game. I don't think they're run by the exact same team. That would be weird. But again, if we look at what these products look like, the names of them, the packaging design, etc., they are clearly the same product. So, do we like having Rise Greymon? Is this one we're kind of happy about? And the answer is, yeah. Why not? I mean, Rise Greymon's a pretty cool card. Now, we haven't actually had this one yet. It came out in BT2. It did not make its way out into Booster 1.0. I'm going to look really stupid if that's wrong, aren't I? And, it's part of the Shine Greymon line, which a lot of people are loving. And it's a cool card. When you Digivolve, and it is a Digivolve skill, not a play skill, you may play a yellow tamer from your hand without playing its cost. And it's got an inheritable skill whereby if you've got 3 or more yellow tamers, you get security attack +1. And basically, Rise Greymon is fine, but if you're playing Rise Greymon, you are definitely going to be playing it in a Shine Greymon deck. Shine Greymon is one of those cards people really wanted in Booster 1.0. And what I find very funny is, Shine Greymon is on the box art for Booster 1.0, but it wasn't in there. What that essentially tells you is, it was initially supposed to be. Somebody changed the set list for Booster 1.0 quite late, and it slipped past the art team who designed the booster box. Simple as that. But Shine Greymon is a top deck. It is one of the ones that's been seeing a lot of play and success. When you Digivolve, you rest all of your yellow tamers, and for everyone rested, you lower 4,000 power from one of your opponent's Digimon. And on your turn, you get plus 1,000 power for every tamer that you have. And then, of course, we remember that Rise Greymon lets you play extra tamers for free when you Digivolve. And it gives you security attack +1 if you've got a yellow tamer. And all of a sudden, you probably start seeing why, if you're playing a Shine Greymon deck, Rise Greymon starts becoming a very, very important thing indeed. Now, the interesting thing about this Rise Greymon card is that it was a prize card over in Japan. Now, essentially what they did was they made a few different versions of it. So there was an alternate art version of it that you would just pick up by going to the tournament. It was a participation prize. But then there was the fancy version that looked like this, that was a prize that you would get by winning the tournament. Though I heard reports that in some place it was given out as a raffle prize, etc. But the point is, this was a limited version of it. You can see that the artwork is the same as the participation prize. It's just the background is a little bit different. For what it's worth, I actually prefer the other one. Obviously, remember that playsets in Digimon are 4, so if you're getting 2 copies of this in the premium pack set 1, you're going to want to buy 2 of the premium packs to get a playset of them. Given that you get 2 boosters from each of the 2 sets in the premium packs, I don't think it's going to be the worst thing ever to be forced to buy 2 of these. I'm going to buy 2 of them, and I'm going to be cool with it. But then, of course, if we're getting this, then we also need to then ask the question of, well, hang on a second. Weren't there other prize cards that Japan got that we haven't got? And the answer is yes. Yes, there were. The first one we got was actually the Metal Greymon that originally came around in the Red Starter deck. So this is very much a card we have already seen. And again, there were a couple versions of it, one of which had the super fancy background, and it was just an alternate art card, and the regular version was given to people who turned up, and the fancy background version was given to people who won. It's the one where if you're blocked, you gain free memory. It sees a little bit of play. It's not the most popular of the red cards, but it's very much out there. I mean, certainly moving forward, we would rather have Rise Greymon, which is going to be a 4-of staple in every Shine Greymon deck, than we would have this Metal Greymon from the starter deck, which will see a bit of play in red, but nowhere near as much. So is this going to be what happens moving forward? Are we going to be in a situation whereby we're going to get more of these premium packs, and judging by Dragon Ball, these premium packs do tend to be a product which comes around here and there? And is it going to be that every time we get one of these alternate art cards from Japan? It does leave a whole bunch of questions. I mean, the biggest question for me, and I've raised this several times, and I'm going to keep raising it till we get an answer, but do remember there is that promo pack I've shown you a few times now that had 4 purple and 4 black Digimon in, and, well, we've not had that yet. We've not had any of the cards from it. I thought they were going to be in the dash packs, or I suppose probably the box toppers for Booster 1.5, but we've now had it confirmed that the box toppers for Booster 1.5 are the same as the ones from Booster 1.0. And then you got the actual, so they are the kind of promo pack box toppers, and then the actual box toppers are those security Digimon. And we've seen the dash packs for BT4 now, and they are going to have those level 6s that were given out as dash pack kind of things with Starter X in Japan, the Black War Greymon, Granku Wagamon, and Metal Garurumon. So it's not in the BT4 dash packs, so maybe they're going to be in the BT4 box topper packs? That is the best we've got at the moment. This is all seeming kind of weird, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of weird indeed. But I'd like to know what you think about all of this. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.